Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah. Traveler 6, Module 2, Unit 4, Communication, Examination Practice. Page 49. Open your book, page 49. Exercise A. Choose the word or phrase that produces grammatically correct sentence. Number 1. Rami has decided to, after by Cliff while he is on holiday. Has decided to. Decided to is followed by infinitive يأتي بعدها البيس فور، الفعل في المصدر، فعل بدون إضافات. وزي ما احنا خدنا cost for اللي هي قاعدتها تقول subject begin with subject فاعل، have object and past participle. subject الفاعل بعدها لازم يكون فيه have، وبعد كده المفعول، بعد كده الباست participle تصريف ثالث للفعل. فانت عندك هنا decided to، فانت لازم تستخدم هنا الفاعل موجود، لازم تستخدم have بعدها الاوبجكت بعدها التصريف الثالث للفعل. لو بصيت الى الاربع خيارات مش هتلاقي غير have او object الباست participle. هنا have past participle object غلط، have object and ing that's false. So B is the correct answer. ماشي على حسب القاعدة اللي هي cost for. Do you always have your clothes? Yes. Have you the subject, have your clothes object، وهنا الباست participle. Yes, dry cleaned. It was a hot day that everyone that طب في that يبقى so that or such that. So or such. The difference between so and such. So is followed by just adjective or adverb. So يأتي بعدها الصفة أو الadverb أو الحال بس الصفة hot. لكن such يأتي بعدها adjective plus noun صفة واسم. هنا hot day، hot is adjective, day is a noun. So such is the correct answer. Such. In of the fact that he was wearing a seat belt. بدون ان انا اكمل، مجرد ان انا اشوف of the fact مباشرة. كلمة the fact هذه لا تأتي الا مع despite او in spite of. in spite of بالرغم من. Number 5. I remember having my blood pressure. I the subject, have my blood is object, and past participle. Past participle is taken. Number 6. Mr. Rogers is said a spy during World War II الحرب العالمية الثانية. قال هذه passive voice. ثاني درس عندنا أو أول وثاني درس عندنا كان بيتكلم عن passive voice. لو رجعت القاعدة هتقول مع كلمة said أو believed known لازم يكون بعدهم to have been. Number 7. Jabir told him where he would be. He wanted to come. Yes. قال له احنا فين؟ In case في حالة إذا أراد أن يأتي. In case. He has plenty of money. He doesn't spend much. عنده فلوس كتير لكنه لا ينفق. جملتين عكس بعض. Although he has plenty of money, he doesn't spend much. بالرغم منه. Number 9. Susan would like to for her as he's an awful cook. هي ما بتعرفش تطبخ، طباخة سيئة، فاستأجرت أحد ليطبخ لها الطعام. Susan would like to يبقى نفس الشيء بالظبط من الكوست فور. have object past participle. have object past participle الوحيدة اللي تمشي على القاعدة. The last one. Take the soup away. خذ هذا الشرب بعيدا. It's cold to eat. cold to adjective to صفة to باردة جدا أن تؤكل. مش هقدر أقول إنها باردة. too cold to eat. Next. Exercise B. Read the text below and decide which answer A, B, C or D best fits each gap. Same language, different meaning. نفس اللغة ولكن المعنى مختلف. Difference between British and American. Let's see. Last summer I went to London on a business trip. الشخص هذا أمريكي بيتكلم بيقول راح لندن في رحلة عمل. It was my first time outside the US. I wasn't nervous because I knew I'd be speaking the same language. بالرغم إنه هو كانت أول مرة لكنه غير قلق. ليه؟ مش متوتر لأنهم بيتكلموا نفس اللغة. although as the natives بيتكلم نفس لغة natives. So I didn't think I had much to worry about. When I arrived in London, an associate from our London office, شخص مندوب أو رفيق من مكتب لندن, me up from the airport, أخذني نقلني أو وصلني, picked me up from the airport to take me to my hotel. He was nice that, هنا كلمة that يبقى فيه so أو such. So is for best is followed by just adjective بس يجي بعدها الصفة. Nice يبقى so. When he found out that I am a huge football fan, he offered to take me to watch his favorite football team play the same evening. When we entered the stadium, I saw the field looked totally different. Actually, it looked like a soccer field, and I am not a really soccer fan. Of course, I didn't say anything so as not to be rude. Nevertheless, he must have understood that I wasn't having a great time because he said, "You are awfully quiet for a huge football fan. This is a great match, and you don't seem very interested." I tried to come with a good excuse. Come, come up with good excuse. But in the end, I just told him what football is in the US, and he started laughing. He said, "Don't worry, it's not like I bet an arm and leg." يعني expression على بعض, تعبير على بعض أخدنا من قبل. Pay an arm and leg. My brother gave them to me. Anyway, during the halftime break, I asked if we could go and look for a restroom. That my new friend had a confused look. I noticed that my new friend had a confused look, but in the end he said, "Well, why don't you just sit here?" My friend had an understood. Mm, obviously my friend had misunderstood. So I tried to clarify. حاولت أن أوضح له, saying I don't want to rest. I'd like to go to the bathroom. بس أنا عايز أروح الباثروم, دورة المياه. A place with toilet, you know. You can imagine my embarrassment. إحراج. Again, my colleague laughed and said, "All right, you mean the loo." loo المرحاض في البريتش بيقولوا عليه the loo. Sure, right the way. To be honest, I could never have imagined that the British used a word like that to refer to bathroom. كانش متخيل إن هي كلمة bathroom اسمها loo. كانش متخيل إن اللغة بتعمل كل ده اختلاف. That was only my first day in London. As you can imagine, I came many cases of language. I came up against of language related FUBA while I was there, which all makes great stories now to my American friends. So the point is, language can be a really tricky thing. ممكن يكون اللغة جدا مخادعة. So don't assume or assume that just because you speak the same language as another person, you'll be able to understand each other. Without knowing it, you might be conveying all wrong message. مش معنى انك انت تعرف اللغة، لا كمان لازم تكون عارف الثقافة. لو ما عرفتش ثقافة اللغة ممكن ينقل لك معلومات خطأ. We have finished our lesson, examination practice and workbook, page 34-35. Now our lesson has finished. طبعا يا شباب احنا الحمد لله انا جاوبت سريعا كده page 34 35 at workbook، جاوبتها سريعا. لو في حد عنده اي سؤال لماذا هذه اختيرت بهذا الشكل او لماذا هذه حلت كذا، اكتب لي في التعليق وانا ان شاء الله افهمك ليش اتحلت بهذه الطريقة. انا بحاول فقط لا غير، انا احاول فيديو يكون اصغر وقت ممكن عشان الكل يقدر يسمعه ان شاء الله، عشان ما يبقاش فيه ملل. Thank you for watching.